friends.
Where we do not make mistakes, we make happy accidents.
Today we will be teaching you how to follow a Bob Ross tutorial of Island in the Wilderness.
The steps you will need to follow are gathering materials, setting up, and following along with Bob.
Let's get started! You will need a 20 by 24 inch canvas and one easel.
For materials you will need are a palette, a 6 package of oil paints, 24 package of oil paints, a painting knife, 3-inch brush, 2-inch brush, 1-inch brush, and a fine tip brush.
The next step is setting up your easel, canvas, and paints, and the video you're following of Bob.
Next step is to start following along with Bob. Firstly, Bob tells us to paint the canvas with a thin coat of white.
So we do what Bob says. After we paint a thin white coat on the canvas, Bob tells us to paint a small area of crimson red.
After painting this surface, Bob tells us to paint the sky and the waters going outward, inward, cobalt blue.
Now Bob is telling us to paint a cloud, so that is what we are doing.
Next, Bob tells us to add Persian blue in all 4 corners of our canvas to darken up the sky and the sea.
Next, we will beat the devil out of our brushes.
The devil out of it, Bob says?
I sure will.
Next, we added white to the previous Persian blue to make this light blue color to make trees in the distance.
Next, Bob says to make a darker color to make darker distant trees. Now we will be adding black, Persian blue, and light blue.
Sap green, crimson, and white all together with this painting knife.
Now we are painting the trees with the color that we have created with our 6 colors.
We have just finished our reflections of our trees.
Happy little trees. We are adding white to the bottom of the trees to be as plains, just as Bob Ross did.
Next, we are going to use this painting knife to make a waterline below these trees in the reflection.
We're using all of these colors to create an evergreen tree: Peruvian blue, phthalo green,
black, and crimson red.
After we have painted the trees and reflections, we will now combine this dark green
And this light green.
to make a highlight.
Yes.
After we've highlighted the trees, now we will paint bushes with the color yellow ochre,
White and deep yellow. After we have made our green bushes, we are going to make dirt out of this cream color.
After we have made the soil, we will now make a bigger tree on the opposite side of the canvas by using dark green, crimson red,
Black and Persian blue.
Next, we will make 2 large trees right here.
We will be back. After making our trees, we are now going to make our finishing touches.
Which are painting rocks, bushes, and highlighting the trees and making a path.
This is our finished product.
We hope you have enjoyed tuning in
With Cal
Han
and Bob.
Today you have learned how to follow a Bob Ross tutorial.
By gathering materials, setting up, and following along with Bob.
Remember, this is your world made by happy accidents.
Welcome back, friends.
Paint Persian blue in all 4 corners of our canvas. This. Callie, I got the highlight
Oh,
for the trees.
No, I don't think that's what Bob meant.
But this is what Bob meant.
I'm
Highlight.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to take a lot of soap. It's gonna take days.
It's been ages.